And our top focus we're on right now, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has vowed to take decisive action against Yemen's Houthis following a missile strike on Tel Aviv. Netanyahu warned that Israel would target what he described as the last remaining arm of Iran's axis of evil. Israeli military had failed to intercept the pre-dawn missile attack by the Houthis on Saturday. 16 people were injured in the attack, forcing many to leave their homes. The strike on Tel Aviv marked the second attack on Israel by the Iranian-backed Houthis this week. The Houthis claim that they are acting in support with the Palestinians who are embroiled in a conflict with Israel and Hamas in Gaza.
Against the terror arms of Iran's evil axis, so we will act against the Houthis. Only in this case, we are not acting alone. The US and other countries see the Houthis as a threat not only to international shipping, but to the international order. Therefore, we will act forcefully with determination and sophistication. I tell you, even if it takes time, the result will be the same result as against the other terror arms.
Netanyahu's latest comments came after the U.S. claimed it launched airstrikes targeting Yemen's rebel-held capital Sana'a, hours after the Houthis hit Tel Aviv. According to the U.S. Central Command, the targeted strikes included a Houthi missile storage center and a command and control facility. Meanwhile, in addition to the strikes, U.S. forces also intercepted and destroyed multiple Houthi drones and an anti-ship cruise missile over the Red Sea. Experts say that the action by the U.S. demonstrates its commitment in protecting its interests and that of its allies in the region. Meanwhile, Yemen's Houthi military spokesperson has claimed that they had targeted the aircraft carrier USS Harry S. Truman and accompanying destroyers in the Red Sea. They claimed that the operation resulted in the downing of an F-18 aircraft. And contradicting to the Houthi claims, U.S. military says that 2 U.S. Navy pilots were shot down over the Red Sea in an apparent case of friendly fire. U.S. Central Command says that a full investigation is underway into the incident.
The armed forces have successfully thwarted an American-British attack on our country, during which the USS Harry S. Truman aircraft carrier and several of its destroyers were targeted in conjunction with the start of the aggressive attack on our country last night. The operation was executed with 8 cruise missiles and 17 drones, and by the grace of Allah, the operation resulted in first, the downing of an F-18 aircraft, while the destroyers were attempting to intercept Yemeni drones and missiles.
The latest escalation comes as Israeli jets launched a series of strikes against energy and port infrastructure in Yemen on December 19th. Israeli officials say that this was in response to hundreds of missile and drone attacks launched by the Houthis since the beginning of the Gaza war 14 months ago.